Going beyond witches and wizards is the root cause of health problem of many in Africa. Seek professional advice concerning that your health matter.
I see with my clear eye. The eye that I cannot be able to use 2 years ago, I use it now to see everything. And I say, may God who make this man have this mind, and all those doctors over here, God will bless them and give them more life.
Join Dr. Save a Life Foundation.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye. Now on AIT every Monday by 9:30 a.m.
Great day and wonderful opportunity we have to be together again in this special edition of You and Your Health. Don't forget that You and Your Health is a program sponsored by Dr. Save a Life Foundation, a non-governmental organization with a clear vision of giving total health to the people of Africa through the power of knowledge. And interestingly, you have been part of this very mission and Vision 2025, where we are believing God through the power of the knowledge we get today to move our people life expectancy from 55 years to 70 years. That's we are on, and today is going to be so unique because we're going to look at the other version of what killed most of our old men and women, put some of even a working class also in a very deplorable situation by reason of pain. You know, unfortunate as it were that in this side of the world, people celebrate old age. Instead of I'm celebrating 80th birthday, 75th birthday, all that. But if you do what is called quality of life assessment of them, you find out that this same fellow celebrating 80 years birthday actually died 30 years earlier because the quality of life becomes almost miserable. And today you see a lot of our women, a lot of our elder statesmen, if you look at them, you find that they are living in pain. And we are all growing, and very soon we will also be said to be what? Elder statesmen, also old people. Is there a way we can prevent the frustration of aging, which is the issue of arthritis, the issue of back pain, the issue of waist pain, the issue that has to do with the knee? Is there a way that such can be turned that one will still enjoy old age to its fullness in a satisfying manner? Did you know that most people that have the problem of arthritis come down with the obesity? They come down with heart-related issue. They come down with the things that can be called ischemic attack, heart attack, simply because of sedimentary lifestyle. Sedimentary lifestyle, they don't have anywhere to go. They are just there in the house. Maximum they can move is just around their camper. But these are people who are used to be full of life. Moving from one place, visiting people, giving their health by reason of that exercise. Today they can't exercise, the knees are not there, the waist are not there, the back is already paining. Is there any way that such people can be helped out? These and many more I will explain to you when I come back.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye. Now on AIT every Monday by 9:30 a.m.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Dr. Richard Okoye, the president of Dr. Save a Life Foundation. Our vision is clear. Operation 2025. That Nigerian life expectancy will not only increase by reason of number to 70 years, but also by reason of quality of health. All dependent on the knowledge you are to get right now. And today you can understand it, right? The greatest frustration meeting our elderly ones centers on the issue of knee, osteoarthritis. You talk about the hip. Some of them have the issue of avascular necrosis of the head of the femur. Some of them, you see them, after a while, they now start bending and bending because of a lot of problem that has to do with issue of spinal spondylosis. These ones in silence keep on dying in pains. And I want to tell men, it's not good for a man actually to age in poverty. Very unfortunate, because most times I have discovered that when the mothers have problem, the children almost rally around to go and help her out. But for the men, and I don't know, here in this side of the world, our men know how to endure pain. And you see a man having labor, and you see him, no, that is not life. Of course, you can agree with me. They are living in pains. And today, I want to tell you something on how we should be able to understand the origin of those pains that are passing through. And again, is there a way to prevent such pain from happening? And finally, are there solutions, even the latest technological advancement, on how to ease this very pain out of this very group of people? And that's basically what we're going to teach today. But first of all, as I always say, when you have a health problem, start from the known before you go to the unknown. We are in this side of the world where whatever happens to people, they first of all have someone to say is another person that is responsible for it. Now listen and listen go. This issue that has to do with our health, if somebody start having issue that has to do with knee pain, waist pain, or back pain, his first line of thought, based on our traditional narrative, is that he may have much poison. I don't know where we got this, and how long can we continue in this kind of mess? If we say, I match poison, the other person is saying, it's because I went to village. A couple came to see me, and I saw two of them all above 60, and both of them having waist pain. That's basically what actually prompted me to make this video. They were having waist pain, all right? And you know what? When I saw how perplexed they were, so wondering how two of them would be suffering this kind of a problem concurrently, you know what? And I changed my mood. And I said, hey, oh my God. I can see evil hand resting on this your waist. Evil hand. Hey. Evil hand. Immediately, the attention was actually, the antenna towards that was lifted. I know I got something out of it. And I asked them, can you recall, did you go to village before this very pain started? Immediately the man said, yes. And I asked, hey, who invited you to that very village? Can you recall who invited? Immediately the man whispered to the wife, Papa Vin, that Vin's father. I don't know who is Vin, he said, Papa Vin. That is to say, Papa Vin hand is already in the whole scenario. And I said, that man is responsible for that thing you are passing through. Immediately the man said, they don't confirm him. That is to say, what is happening to them is Papa Vin visit to the village, secondary to Papa Vin being in position to do one manipulation or the other, then both of them start having waist pain. All right? And I say to myself, how long can we continue in this satanic deception that we have found ourselves in this side of the world? And that is the reason why I want you to listen, and listen very good. Today you have the opportunity to get to know, where is this issue of back pain coming from? What is it? Where is this waist pain? Where is it coming from? This knee, it can't move again. You see some of them will bend. Have a look at this. What you are seeing here, my dear, is real. These ones used to move up and down, but see their state. What is responsible? Is it an attack? Now I want you to stay tuned. When I come back, you will be able to see stage by stage what happened to these people. Stay tuned.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye. Now on AIT every Monday by 9:30 a.m.
Welcome back. Straight to the point. We're going to look at what happens in back pain. Watch this. Now have a look at this. All right? From the head here, listen to me. From your head here down to your waist, you have about 33 bones. 33. They call it a vertebra. All right? There are about 33 pieces of bone that started from the neck here down to your waist. These are all joined together. If you see this bone and this bone and this, they are all joined. Nevertheless, there's some interesting thing God did here. And what is that? The two bones, in order not to have problem with themselves, God put a kind of a pad, what could be described as shock absorber, or you can have brake pad or something like that, and you put it to separate these two bones. What is the essence? I want you to see the essence of it. You see, as one will be bouncing, as you are moving yourself, this shock absorbing effect enables you not to have a crushing. If I put my hand here, you can discover that despite the fact that these two bones are moving, they will not be in position to fall to my hands. All right? This is very essential. And as a matter of fact, everything that has to do with the pain at the back has something to do with this thing you are seeing. Now I will show you. So, in addition to this very hole created here, this very hole that is blue, is where the spinal cord, right from the brain, goes down through and through to your back. All right? But the thing is that is the spinal cord. But watch this thing I want to show you now. As the spinal cord is coming down, it's also releasing branches of nerves. These nerves are responsible for your sensory feelings, also for pain, sensation, and all that. You can see how the nerves all branch out. All branch out. And God now padded the interesting thing, as earlier mentioned, is that this is the vertebral disc, holding these two bones not to crush upon each other. And there's a nerve now that has come out here, supplying, maybe depending on where it's coming from, the neck or the or the waist, and it supply all the different areas that it supplies. But see what happened. As long as this, the shock absorber, as long as it's intact, this nerve will never produce any form of pain because it's very free. All right? Nevertheless, there are things that could be in position to impinge on this nerve or cause the damage on this nerve, and those things will produce the pain you see some people having at the back, at the waist, or sometimes moving down the legs, because it's these very nerves that also go down. Now, I will show you something here. Watch this. What are the things that could happen to them? What are the things that could happen to that disc? Because that is where the whole problem emanated from. This is the normal. The normal disc is intact. All right? Now, these are problems that could happen to that disc. Number one, there could be a degeneration. It may grow old, and the fiber will start weakening. All right? And that is what you can see here. It's called degeneration of the disc, the vertebral disc. Furthermore, that particular disc may suddenly undergo a bulging. And that very bulging, you can see this very hole that's supposed to where the nerve is supposed to be. Now, this is bulging direct into that very plane. I will tell you the implication of this. Okay? Now, you go further again. This may burst. Okay? It may burst, and when it bursts, it can just, that's what is called this herniation. Is burst and release the content, and that content, you can see this one, it bursted and pushing inside this place the nerve supposed to be. All right? On the other hand, you can have a situation where the disc collapse. It's just suddenly started thinning, and that's why you may have what is called spinal stenosis and some other things. That's BB grammar. I will explain to you. Then you can be in position also to have whereby arthritis started coming in following that degeneration and osteophytic formation. You will see this one very wrong, and that is exactly what you can see in this. All right. So these are all the problems that could happen. So where is this very pain coming from? Let's go to the practical dimension of it, how it happens. Now, if you look at this, let's see. Watch this. This is the vertebral disc. Unfortunate situation can happen where it can burst this way and now start compressing on this very nerve. See what happened? Anywhere this nerve supply, you can see the red portion is all pain. So the pain will begin from the back, like in the case of lumbar spondylosis. It may carry that pain and go down the legs. So where the pain is coming is not necessarily the legs. The pain is coming right there at the base of the hip. That's what is called the lumbar vertebra. Now let's go a little further. What if this thing happened at the neck region? That is also more serious because it has a long way to go. But in most of those neck regions, the person will be having neck pain, and then because the wires, the nerves go to these very hands, he may now begin to discover that he may not be able to lift up this hand very well. It may be some level of pain. It may even have some numbness. It can also happen. Those numbness, because the nerve at that point is being impeached, is being compressed upon, and that is a very serious issue. The pain can be there over and over and over again until you do the right investigation to know exactly where that very pain is coming from.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye. Now on AIT every Monday by 9:30 a.m.
Welcome back. I do hope this is actually making sense to you. I do hope you're beginning to understand that most of these things that our people are passing through, they are not really strange, perhaps due to lack of information. And that's why this very program, You and Your Health, is designed to bring medical information to you in a way that you can understand. And we are going to look further this time around, having discovered that what could be responsible for somebody having persistent waist pain, and that very pain going down could also be resulting from either there's a problem with the disc herniation, or also could be the thinning of that very degeneration of that disc, and a lot more. Even the problem that has to do with the arthritis of the spine, otherwise you can also refer them as spinal spondylosis. But very important for me to mention at this point, when you get an X-ray and a mentioned spinal spondylosis, it's not that it is a diagnosis. Spinal spondylosis is a Latin word that comes from spondi, the spondi, which is spine, and also losis, and losis means problem. That is, it means spinal problem, which a lot of these things I mentioned right now could still be grouped under spinal spondylosis. All right. Now, be that as it may, we go further because the problem is not just only on the aspect that has to do with the spine. A problem can also happen in the hip, and most commonly the hip problem is more in women, and that could be because of, number one, it could come from osteoporosis. They do have a lot of problems because of the thinning of the bone following the menopause, so that the bone thins, leading to osteoporosis. And that thinning of the bone, most times among women, the head of the femur can break. Just that head, boom, the person is having a problem. Arthritis of that can also happen on the hip and all that. Another thing I want to tell you as a woman, most of our mothers that deliver multiple children, most of them deliver up to 7, 8, and those that deliver big babies, all right? I will tell you, if you are having waist pain or back pain, or if you are having waist pain and you're a mother of multiple, or you have delivered some with a big head, I want to tell you who is responsible for that your problem. During delivery, a woman has to deliver a baby with a as big as the head of the baby, bigger than her birth canal as it were. And she has to What happened at that very thing you see labor and the baby come out? During delivery, something happens. Watch this. This very one we talk about, the sacrum, there's a small causes, there's small bone here. Those bones also form the birth canal. This very bone you are seeing here. All right, this very one, there's one down here. This very bone, for a baby to come out, those bone has to be moved backward. This very one has to push backward, and that's why they say that labor is very painful. If we push the bone back, at the point is stretching that very bone back, if done over and over again, like somebody who has many children or somebody who deliver a very, very big baby, when the person start getting older, tendency of arthritis or stenosis of that particular bone, the joints, will definitely have. So she will be having pain as if she's sitting on the chair. It seems as if he's sitting on one kind of iron like that. Because at that point, those bones must have fused, and that could cause that very pain. And that's why I tell you, should I tell you who is responsible for your problem, woman? If you're a woman right now as I'm talking, you delivered many children and they are all over the place and you are having waist pain, do you know what you will do? I want you to call all of them home and you look at their head. Any of them that their head is big, tell him, my son, you are responsible for this thing that happens. Because it was during the delivery, it was during your delivery that this very pain started. And I want you to pay for it. So, for you to have any of your children that has a very big head, hold him responsible that he is the one that actually caused you to have such pain. All right? Now, finally, we look at the aspect that has to do with arthritis. Now, arthritis is something very, very common, but good news. But I want to show you something very quickly. So when you're talking about arthritis, see what arthritis is. It's a simple thing. There's here, I've explained this thing here before. This is the bone where two bone join. So this bone, there's what is called cartilage, biscuit bone, you know it very well, that covers here and allows smooth movement. There's also what is called synovial fluid that is injected here and make the movement to be very free. All right. In a situation where you have arthritis, see what happened in arthritis. This very biscuit bone will now begin to be chopped off. You can see this. This is what is called arthritis. You can see that the bones are beginning to eat. The water here may be absorbed, number one, or sometimes bad one may go in there. You can see the leg that's swollen. It could be painful. It could be reddish. It could be a big issue of having difficulty in walking. All those things can come in. If this arthritic changes continue, it may get something like this. When this cartilage is eaten off, if he eats by this side, the person may begin to have K-leg. If he eats by the other side, he may begin to have bow leg. So all those ones, this is what is responsible. And once this is damaged in this very format, there's nothing you can do to it other than doing what is called knee replacement. And the very beautiful good news that today you can do what is called painless and minimal stitch knee replacement surgery that doesn't last more than 2 hours. And the person can walk after 5 hours of this particular engagement. So it's a good news for us at this particular point. The bottom truth about life is that so many things can be done today across this very country. You can do a lot of issue that has to do with knee replacement. You can also do spinal surgeries and all that. It's all available in the country. Those things can be done. It is possible to live a new life again without pain.
I cannot believe it that this is the same me that came here with not having the hope of being on my feet again, that I can walk again like a normal human being. This is a total transformation. People who knew me before could not believe it when they saw me. I want to thank Doctors Save a Life Foundation for this wonderful work. To God and to God only be the glory.
You're too faithful to fail me. You're too faithful to disappoint me.
These are the kind of things that happen in our own time, where you can be in position to see a person who can walk again.
If this is a dream, may God not allow me to wake up, because I feel so good, I feel so calm, I feel like being in another world.
She made mention and said that for somebody that has arthritis, living in pain, that he does not need a car, give her or him back his leg. That is very, very key. So that's why when we went for outreach program and saw this very lady, a widow, we took the responsibility to give her a new life again. And that's what is called painless and minimal stage knee replacement surgery. That is much we'll be able to take today. I do hope you've been able just to understand that there are a lot of things that can cause pain at the back, hip, and also knee. Give no place to the devil. Go to a hospital. Be attended to. A lot of things are present in our own time to give a new life to many people. God bless you as I see you again.